Peace, y'all. I just seen a meme. I wanted to do a quick video and talk to y'all for a second. Because I just seen a meme. Somebody was talking about the whole Standing Rock thing with the Native Americans over there. And it was talking about basically how there were a lot of Native American tribes that were slave owners, which is true. I think they called a lot of these, basically there's a term to separate which Native American tribes did deals with the white man and had slaves and owned enslaved Africans. So basically I seen a meme that dealt with that. And, it had just brought me to the whole Standing Rock thing because this blew up not too long ago, a week or so ago. And when it went down, I didn't really care. I was talking to someone about it. They're like, yeah, they're doing this and they want to run an oil pipeline and the indigenous water and but my thing is, this happens all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas get pipelines ran through their native land all the time. So I don't see why is it that just because they put something, they blast something in media, all of a sudden they put it all in your face. Now on your timeline, all you see is Standing Rock, Standing Rock, Standing Rock. Because they blasted in the media, now all of a sudden we have to have all of this concern about something. But why, if that's the case, where do you draw the line? Because that is not our land. As far as like they're saying they're breaking the treaty, okay, that's their treaty. Where was they at when all of this stuff is happening to black folks? They always try to hit us with that, well, you're being divisive and we have to stand up for everybody's struggle, but everybody is not standing up to that extent for our struggle. These are not people that we could go to for resources and things of this nature, then or now, and this is not an attack against all Native American people or any other people, you know what I'm saying, that aren't my enemy. But my thing is, we got to think about the fact that just because they put something on the news, because if the thing is, if we go with this, if just because they put Standing Rock and they're taking over someone's native land to run a pipeline through it, and they say it could contaminate a water source, first of all, I don't drink my water from over there. And if the push comes to shove, you can get 5 gallons of water at one of them little well things for $1. You get 5 gallons for $1. 5 gallons a day, and that comes out to like $30 a month. Use 45 5-gallon jugs. You could pretty much do everything that you need to do on that just in a month. But aside from the water, just because they put something on the news, this is happening in Western Asia or the so-called Middle East all the time. They're dropping drone strikes on people, have bombs. They're killing people off. You're talking about people standing there. They're standing there to protect their native land around people that got rubber bullets and bean bags and all of these different things. Well, you got people in Western Asia, the so-called Middle East, actually getting fucking killed and blown up standing there in their native land. So my thing is, if you're gonna do all this hoopla over the Standing Rock, why aren't you doing this? You should be doing this all day, because this is happening in Africa all day. This is happening in Western Asia all day. This is happening all over the place all day. So where do you draw the line with what you want to blow up and make a big deal? I'll tell you where you draw the line. You draw the line on what you want to blow up and make a big deal about at where the fucking media covers it. That's where you draw the line. Because the media decided to cover Standing Rock, now all of a sudden you want to blow this up like it's a big thing. But like I said, I know that this is happening all the time. And I also know that when a lot of things happen to black folks, everybody is not making all this hoopla about it. And then they want to tell me, oh, well, you got people, look at this picture. It says Asians for Black Lives Matter. It does not take a lot for me to fucking write a picture. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to get it twisted. I'm in solidarity with them. I do understand. I'm sensitive to that. If anything, I'm rooting for them. But I just don't really, I'm not about to stop my life just because the media put something out there and they say, Standing Rock, Standing Rock, Standing Rock. It's like, and then you're creating this illusion like this is of some big consequence and impact to my life. That's not true. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to put that out there, man. Just because they blow something up on the media and do something like that, as a black man in San Diego, this is not no big issue or big deal for me. And that's just the reality. Like, you know what I'm saying? Kill me, whatever. You know what I mean? Sue me. It's not no big deal for me. You know what I mean? Okay, they're gonna, whatever, they're gonna contaminate possibly some water that I don't even drink. You know what I mean? If anything, a couple years ago, my brother he was working on an oil field or digging for oil or whatever, and they get paid pretty well. You know what I mean? If anything, we as people, we could consider, we have a lot of people without jobs. Maybe we should be trying to work on getting some of those jobs. You know what I mean? If you want to just be completely objective and look at things from a perspective of what is going to help you with this project. You know, people talk about the water, but like I just said a second ago, you know, water is not in as much scarcity as people want to make it seem. Nestle and Coca-Cola, all of these people that are basically selling water, Coca-Cola is 98% water with a few things sprinkled in it. If you don't think they know where to get the water at, if you think them Dasani's gonna stop hitting your shelf, that's like the dope man. That dope is gonna hit that shelf. That water is gonna be there, man. You know what I mean? If you was really strapped for water like you thought, trust me, it would be a lot of more government imposed restrictions on your water usage. So don't let all that boogeyman shit get to you. So like I said, I'll be fine. My water is good. I don't even think that's even my fucking water source. And I mean, you know, I'm rooting for you in Standing Rock, but you know, hey man, handle your business. Because that's what people say when black folks go through stuff. They say, hey man, yeah, I feel you, let me write a little sign real quick and handle your business. So that's what I'm saying. Hey, handle your business. I'm not really tripping. I didn't spend a lot of my time worried about a Standing Rock. You know, that's a fact. So, you know, and honestly, I don't know why it's always put on black folks like we have to give all this care and attention to things when it's happening to another group of people that otherwise don't give a fuck about us. You know, so I'm gonna follow suit. Everybody else is doing the same thing. I'm following suit. You know, I care about black issues and what happens to black people, what affects me, my fam, my community, and my race, primarily, just like everybody else on the damn planet. That's what I'm on, and I'm following suit with everyone else. It's just common sense. But again, so just to recap everything I said, you know, am I making this whole big hoopla over Standing Rock? No, not really. Just because you put something on the media does not mean that I have to go falling and stumbling over myself. Oh my God, Standing Rock. Oh my God, did you see what they did in Standing Rock? Did you hear about Standing Rock? What? Oh, they're running a pipeline through somebody's native land. Like, what the fuck else is new? They've been doing that shit since the beginning of time. You know what I'm saying? They've been doing that since the beginning of time. So please tell me what else is new. Is it going to affect my water? No. And even if it does affect my water, like I just told y'all, for $1 fucking you could go over there to the little well looking thing, put your little 5 gallons of water, and you should have some water saved up anyway, but put your little 5-gallon water jug, you can get 5 gallons of water for a day. You should not need more than 5 gallons of water a day. That's $31 a month. And if you really want to do more, you may have to do some cooking or wash some clothes or whatever method you want to do. Okay, get two 5-gallon jugs for a few days. $50 a fucking month or whatever if push comes to shove, on top of the water that you should already have stored up. So if push comes to shove and they do contaminate some water, even though that's not my water source, I will be okay. That shit is not a big deal to me. Peace.